Hey guys, this is Jeremy, and I've been thinking a lot about what it means to blog. If you guys haven't recently watched on Church Mag, I have something called exploiting content and the idea of creating it instead. And for me, one of the big things about that means that if you're going to actually be blogging about something, why don't you make it something that actually adds to the conversation? Why don't you make it something that is not just trying to exploit or rehash something that's already been said? I feel like a lot of bloggers, especially a lot of bloggers that I'm trying to follow, love to do that. And the problem with that is that they're relying on an external source of information as opposed to within themselves. And they're not necessarily going out and creating something wonderful. They're just hoping to have a different take on a subject. And I get that a lot of it is popularity and people are looking for stuff, and that's fine. But I guess for me, it just is simply adding to the noise of the conversation. I'm listening to this book called The Signals and Noises of the Noise. That's probably not even right. But anyways, it talks about the idea of there's a lot of noise in our world. We talk about the idea of trying to predict who the next political person is, of trying to figure out which baseball team is going to win. And most of the time, we just try to look at the noise and try to make sense of it, which is impossible. And we miss the actual signals, we miss the actual data that's being said. And I think the same thing with creativity, with blogging and writing. We miss that. We miss that ability to do something great, to explore where we are coming from. And for a lot of people, you just need to find your niche. And I don't mean like, okay, I'm going to blog about church and social media. That's not a niche, that's a topic. And for me, I know for me, my niche, my ability to create, to not to rehash what people are already talking about, is to go and do some research, do some data on what it means to actually do social media online. So that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to figure out what it means to blog from a Christian standpoint, but not just blogging in Christianity because that's been done before, but who are some of the top bloggers out there, and doing some of the data research on that. Obviously, you see my kind of niche already coming out, but also trying to figure out what it means to excel at blogging from a Christian standpoint, not blogging tips that I just masquerade as Christian version, which in some ways is kind of annoying because you're just tricking the audience. But the idea of actually trying to say, okay, how can we take a sermon and do something amazing with it? How can we try to repurpose something? How can we actually create instead of exploit? And so this has been really on my mind. I think for me, the big thing is I don't want to do what is already being said today. I want to create something that's amazing for tomorrow. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas on this because I don't think that this is a popular one because it's not the easy route. The easy route is to exploit something. The easy route is to just redo what everybody else has been doing. The hard part is to take the time, the energy, and the effort to actually do something amazing. And I don't see a lot of people doing it. And so if you can find your ability to have that voice and what your niche is of what you're going to be creating, I think you guys will do something amazing. So challenge you guys, if you're out there and you're just getting started in blogging, do it. Go figure out what you can add to the conversation, not necessarily just make more noise. So sun's coming up, getting ready for the day. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.